Welcome everyone. My name is Matthew Malosh, and today we're going to be going through the syllabus for PLT 303. The syllabus is available in the course information section on our Blackboard site. So you'll be able to find it there along with information on how to contact me. So during this course, we're going to be taking a look at the different types of protective equipment used in a distribution system. We're going to be spending a lot of time focusing on the different types of switches that you're going to encounter, load breaking and not, and the protective elements. We're going to spend a lot of time looking at fuses and how they work together to best protect the system, minimize the number of outages, and how that design will in turn give you clues about how you're going to deal with your restorations. You get called out as a lines person in the middle of the night. How does how the fuses operate tell you about what happened to the system? So we're going to be talking about that as well, and we're going to do our best to keep things very, very practical. That said, as much as I will be trying to tie things in and make them very practical and very directly applicable to how your career in lines will run, this is a theory-heavy course. There will be calculation. There is going to be a little bit of math. We're going to be doing our best to introduce it in a way that is as friendly as possible, but it's a little bit unavoidable with the course content. But I promise you by the end, anytime that we do spend some time doing some math, there's always a very practical reason why I'm showing it to you, and it will relate back to how you operate in the field. This course is going to be delivered as an asynchronous remote learning format. So I'm going to be available during class hours in an interactive form. So I'll be hanging out on Collaborate Ultra during class hours. We can do additional examples. I can explain things if you've got any questions, but the lectures themselves are going to be posted typically by video in advance of the class hours, and that way you'll be able to digest them at a time that is convenient for you. If you've got questions, you can come to me during class hours. Otherwise, please send me an email note, and I will be, I can set up some one-on-one time with you that we can follow up and get some questions. We're also going to be using the discussion boards inside of Blackboard to help make sure that we've got some good discussion going, because if one of you has a question, it's very likely that others do as well. In terms of testing, that'll all be done online through Blackboard. All tests will be individual, and I expect folks to follow the St. Clair College Academic Honesty Policy. Please help each other with your homework, not your tests. In terms of evaluation, there's going to be 2 quizzes, 1 test, a major assignment, which will be handed out to you about 70% of the way through the course, and a final exam. Also, there is a personal performance marks available in this class. There will be homework most weeks. There's some assignments to be done that gets you to practice the skills. This course is very much, mastery is tied to doing. So please do the homework yourself. The homeworks you'll be allowed to submit as many times as you want till you get it right and you're satisfied with your efforts. Please do so. So personal performance is going to be balanced based on homework and discussion participation. Show me that you're engaged and you're trying to learn, and that will reflect well in your personal performance section. In terms of testable material, anything that you should know from previous courses, anything that I'm going to be assigning within the course is fair game. We don't do late assignments, so please get your stuff done during the week in which it is assigned. And normally when this course is delivered in person, attendance is very highly correlated to mastery of the concepts. As I mentioned earlier, this is a theory-heavy course, so spending time in this material and actually learning it is going to be very important in order to mastering it and to do well in the evaluations. In terms of textbooks, we are a little constrained here. The college recommends the Guidebook for Lineman and Cableman second edition. If you own that already, that's great. If you don't own that already, please do not go buy it. It is really not a great resource for the purposes of this course. There are a couple of recommended textbooks which are pretty good, but not required. Everything you need will be provided through resources in the class notes. Also, we're going to be using some software in this course. There's a product called Coordinate by S&C. It runs in your web browser. It's completely free. I would recommend that you guys learn how to use it. It isn't required. I do accept drawn documents for our fuse coordinations, but Coordinate is fast and it makes things very easy. I would recommend that you learn how to use it. I'm going to be doing a number of online live demos as part of our course. I'm going to be using a product called MATLAB. It's available at a very reasonable price, but unless you are really into computers and writing code is your version of fun, you might want to take a second look before you pull the trigger on MATLAB. It's a very powerful tool, but like many powerful tools, it doesn't give you a lot in the way of training wheels. If you do decide to go the MATLAB way, please let me know, as I'd be more than happy to share the code with you that I use for generating our demos so that you could use it for your own assignments. We've got a schedule of classes in here, and we outline for each week what our topics will be and where our evaluations sit within the semester. This, of course, is subject to change if we get any sort of major disruption occurring, but assuming we don't get any sort of major disruption, this is my intention on how we're going to be flowing through the semester. If anyone has any concerns, please reach out to me early and often. Looking forward to working with you this semester, and I hope that you guys have a great day.